doing?
Just came to say hello.
Hello.
George Pemberton.
Serena Shaw.
I think we should be married.
I never thought I'd find you. I never thought I'd find anyone.
Thank you so much for your time today, and congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
For those who maybe aren't as familiar with the novel, could you maybe tell us a little bit about the story of Serena?
It's a very dark love story set at the beginning of the Great Depression in North Carolina, and it deals with the dark side of love and how love can turn into something very possessive.
And what was it that attracted you to the project?
Partly what Chris is just saying, which I thought was utterly fascinating, and partly because Serena is a strong, kind of damaged woman in a man's world, and I thought she was an utterly fascinating character.
Similarly, what attracted you to the novel for the adaptation?
The novel has a wonderful, sprawling kind of grand guignol quality to it, and the way it deals with nature and the way people both love nature and want to conquer it at the same time is a fascinating theme. And
of course, you know, the book is such a different medium to the film. What's the process for you to adapt and the pitfalls that you sort of had to avoid to get this to the screen?
It's mostly a process of narrowing down the subject of the book and trying to find the core, which is this love story between the two of them.
Susanne, for you as well.
Well, I got involved with the project from a script, which was beautifully written and was fascinating. And I must say that the world of nature and the kind of urge to become rich and at the same time destroy nature, or because of that destroy nature, and yet they are so drawn to the nature. I thought that complexity and that sort of I found that completely fascinating.
And you've got two great leading cast members. How was it working with Bradley and Jennifer? And almost you wrapped in 2012, so you sort of spotted that chemistry before sort of the waves came along. How was
That's
that?
right.
Yeah.
Actually, we asked them before they were asked to do Silver Linings. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it might be obvious for everyone, but, you know, at the time it wasn't. And actually, when we asked, when I wanted Jennifer to play the main character, it was even before she'd done Hunger Games. And so she was nominated for an Oscar with Winter's Bone. And I saw her and I thought, she needs to be Serena. And at the time, the people financing the film were going, are you sure about that? And it's such a short time ago. And today she's probably the biggest star of all the female stars. So it's a kind of amazing development she's gone through.
It's strange now to think that you'd almost have to fight for Jennifer Lawrence.
Isn't it amazing?
And how was the process then when you finally got her onto set and working with her to create such an interesting and complex character?
Both Bradley and Jennifer are not just great actors, they're also kind of brilliant in understanding all the complexities. And they were both very keen to make it complex and to make it sort of unpredictable. Which they do in a wonderful way.
And in writing the script, the screenplay, and reading the novel, what did you do to maybe? Did you think anything that wouldn't work for film in the novel, or what was that process in making it?
Well, there are many things in the novel that wouldn't work in film. There's a battle between an eagle and a Komodo dragon that I can't imagine how you could ever film. There's a sort of Greek chorus of loggers who talk about what's going on, and I don't think that would work in a film at all. So it's zeroing in on that core story between the two of them.
And how was it? You chose Prague over the Carolinas. How was that filming?
I mean, I think it works remarkably well, and they have amazing crews in Prague, and it was fun. It was fun, and it was fun. It was actually a really intriguing challenge to kind of generate that world in a completely different place.
And so what do you think, not necessarily what audiences can expect, but what do you think they're really going to enjoy when they go and see Serena?
I think they're going to enjoy a kind of allowing themselves to live into that love story, and a kind of a love story, a boundaryless love story. And I think that's fairly thrilling, actually.
Everything you did for us.